Anderson for the point. Back to better through the block and down. Good. Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy, diving, he's in.
Ulstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
High school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM, rjbroadcasting.com, and yourliveevent.com. Tonight in Waubun, we bring you the matchup of the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds as they get set to host the Climax Fisher Knights in high school volleyball. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call tonight here in Waubun. We get you set for high school volleyball. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. When it comes to plumbing and heating, talk to the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. Here in our pregame show, we'll take a look at, we'll have our coach's comments. We'll have a chance to chat with the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. We'll talk with Brenda Slight. We'll have a chance to also talk with the assistant coach for the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds, Stacy Bly, joining us here this evening. We'll also take a look at our keys to the game. We will have your Norman County Implement starting lineups and, of course, that first serve. We'll go to our first timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk with Brenda Slight, the head coach of the Knights, as we get you set here at some high school volleyball tonight from Waubun, where the Climax Fisher Knights are on the road at the Mahnomen Waubun Thunderbirds. High school athletics tonight. It's on Gold 101.5, KRJM, rjbroadcasting.com, and yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Ulstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights is Brenda Slate. Joins us before a match against Mahnomen-Waubun. Coach, nice to chat with you here. You got the Thunderbirds. What do you know? What do you expect to see tonight?
I think that our defense just needs to be ready, moving and reading and communicating on the court. Our blockers need to be ready to block, and overall it's just going to be our overall communication that's important for us.
How's your team playing right now?
Last game we started really hot, and then all of a sudden we got down and we had a hard time coming back. So I'm hoping that if we get hot tonight, that we just continue to build and continue to work together, and hopefully it'll come on top. But it's about the girls staying together and staying mentally tough enough.
But as far as your rotation, is that getting pretty solid for you at this point in the season?
Well, kinda. I mean, we've had to make some changes with injuries and girls out for other reasons. So right now it's kind of between a couple people and then trying to rotate a few girls around. But we have our regular libero back tonight after a concussion, but she'll just play a position in the back row and then hopefully have her back by Thursday. But it's not consistent because we don't have consistent players.
Okay. What as far as the things you'd like to see them improve upon here tonight?
Our defense, we are a pretty scrappy team, but staying consistently with that. One of our biggest things that we need to be better at is blocking. When there's a hole in the block, our defense isn't there because it's the blocker's ball, so just getting up and our timing on blocking is important.
How about the overall keys for your team to be successful and get a win on the road tonight?
Defense and communication, and I think the girls know that if we have that, things look good, but if we fall apart, someone has to find a spark and get us back in.
Coach, I appreciate the comments. We'll talk to you after the match. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is Brenda Slate, the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments tonight brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Stacy Bly, the assistant coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, as our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show continues right after this.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Brueggemann Super Value of Mahnomen is your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities. Featuring weekly specials, a well-stocked meat department, fresh baked items from the bakery, and a great selection of fresh produce. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and you can check them out online at BrueggemannSuperValue.com. Brueggemann Super Value. They are proud to be your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities. It's Brueggemann Super Value.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at ChristianMotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Coach for the Mahnomen Thunderbirds tonight is Stacy Bly, and she joins us here before matchup against Climax Fisher. Coach, nice to talk to you. The Knights, you guys are working with kind of a different crew, a different lineup tonight. Tell me some things you expect to see out of Climax Fisher here tonight.
I heard they're scrappy and they have a good middle blocker and a good outside hitter, so hopefully we can get up and block them and just be scrappy with our defense tonight.
You've got some players out. How's practice? How's preparation been for this match?
Our girls like to have fun, so we just kept it as normal as we could, and we let them have as much fun as they could. And it seems like when our girls are having fun, they're playing their best.
Okay. As far as things that they're going to need to do here tonight, what are some of the big things that they're going to have to be ready to do here tonight to get this win?
Well, our two seniors are going to have to step up tonight, and the rest of the starters are just going to have to step up tonight. We're going to have to be really scrappy, and we're going to have to be really loud and talk.
With some girls out, I'm sure these girls are going to have to just play Iron Woman volleyball tonight, right?
Yep, it's going to be all free fall tonight. I'm not really sure what to expect. You know, we have a good group of girls out there. I don't really expect anything to go really wonky. I just think it's going to take a little bit for them to settle in. We got a couple girls that have never started varsity or played varsity, so they're just going to have to settle in tonight.
How about for your girls' keys tonight? What's the big things they got to do to win?
We got to get our serves in, and we got to place the ball and not a lot of hitting errors.
Stacy, I appreciate the comments here. We'll talk to you after. Best of luck.
Thank you. Have a good night.
That is Stacy Bly. She's the head coach of the Mahnomen Thunderbirds. The acting head coach here tonight is Vicki Anderson is out for the evening. So Stacy Bly stepping in and taking the head coaching role here tonight. Our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. It's part of our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will take a look at our keys of the game. That's brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic. The Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show continues right after this.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
You don't have to live in Ogama to bank with Community Development Bank. Log on to their website, www.comdevbank.com, to learn more about the advantages that internet banking can give you. Pay bills online, transfer money from one account to another, calculate monthly payments, and try out the retirement calculator. Call 218-983-3241 for more information or to enroll. Community Development Bank in Ogama, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Waubun-MN's Plumbing and Heating pregame show continues. It's time now for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Contact Dr. Gabe for chiropractic, acupuncture, nutritional supplements to keep you healthy all year long. 218-435-6186. He's located right at the stoplight in Foston. It's Foston Chiropractic Clinic. Tonight, well, keys for the Climax Fisher Knights. I think consistency is a big thing that they need to strive for, and that is the big thing that head coach that Brenda Slighted said is they need to get some consistency. They need to find that solid play that goes for a full set, because according to Brenda Slight, they play really solid for a period, but then they have a little drop off and maybe drop 2 or 3 or 4 points in a row. So they need to be consistent here tonight. Big kills. They're going to have to be tough at the net, get some good sets, get that offense set, and start hammering on the ball. Defensively, scrappy play. Tough in the back row for the Knights. For Mahnomen Waubun tonight, well, they're playing without some of their starters tonight, as Kendra Severson, Riley MacArthur, and Katie Clark are all unable to play here tonight, home sick. So the Thunderbirds with some different girls in the lineup, some different girls that have never seen varsity minutes. Tonight, they're going to have to step up. You've got 2 seniors on this squad, and Sophia Bly and Sunshine England, that are going to have to take control here tonight. They have to eliminate mistakes early, and service and serve receive is going to be a really, really big thing here tonight for the Thunderbirds. They're going to need to really move, communicate, and play some scrappy volleyball. Those are your keys of the game. Keys of the game tonight are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston, 218-435-6186. Dr. Gabe and Foston Chiropractic Clinic. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Your Norman County Implement starting lineups are coming up next. It's the Thunderbirds and the Knights, high school volleyball on Gold 101.5 KRJM, and online, yourliveevent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Waubun-MN's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Waubun-MN's Plumbing and Heating works with Rheem water heaters, Temstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Waubun-MN's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Waubun-MN's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated.
Getting you set for high school volleyball tonight with the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds and the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. Climax Fisher comes in at 3-11, Mahnomen-Waubun 4-6. We've got the playing of the national anthem happening, so we'll take a break. We'll come back. Your Norman County Implements starting lineups are next with Gold 1015 and yourliveevent.com.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem, with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the Mahnomen School District.
Yeah, so that's not something you're typically going to hear on this station. But you're also not typically going to hear your bank say, that's free, or we're not going to charge you as much as other banks because we don't think it's right. At Midwest Bank, you're not going to hear the typical bank talk because we're not just any bank. MidwestBank.net. Banking your way. Member FDIC.
Visit with Midwest Bank in Waubun, 218-473-2191.
It's here at Norman County Implement, now on the lot. The new Blast of the 2021 model Versatile Delta Tracks. Call for large discount. This Versatile DT 570 with PTO, it's huge discounts, and it's now on the lot at Norman County Implement. And also arrived 2 brand new Woods 15-foot batwing mowers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the beet harvest equipment. Other deals getting done for other trades coming in. Norman County Implement with a new Versatile Fury for sale or rent this fall. Talk with Chuck O'Neill, Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada.
Time now for our Norman County Implements starting lineups, brought to you by Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North and Ada. Right now they got harvest season special, reduced price, now $17,000. Reduction to help you get harvest done with this 12-row, 22-inch Amity beet topper with steel front, and scalper is also new on the lot. The last of the 2021 model Versatile Delta Tracks. Call for large discounts, huge discounts. This Versatile DT 570 with PTO, it's now on the lot at Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement, 218-784-2961. Well, your starting lineup for the visiting Climax Fisher Knights. Tonight, starting for the Knights, a sophomore number 1, Cambry Solheim. A sophomore number 2, Sarah Thoresen. A senior number 5, Maria Kurtz. A sophomore number 6, Ava Larson. A sophomore number 8, Mia Marshall. And a sophomore number 9, Trinity Erickson. The libero tonight for the Knights is a sophomore number 11, Hallie Reitmeyer. The Knights are coached by Brenda Slight. Assistant coach is Brittany Gass. They wear the black jerseys, the white and silver trim, white and silver numbers and letters. They are 3-11. Now the starting lineup for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Starting for the Thunderbirds tonight, a junior number 2, Elena Bevins. A junior number 3, Sadie Swears. A freshman number 5, Bryn MacArthur. A senior number 12, Sunshine England. A freshman number 13, Ronnie Kieser. And also a sophomore, number 15, Brooklyn Hoban. The libero tonight is a senior, number 18, Sophia Bly. Thunderbirds are coached. Assistant coach tonight is Stacy Bly, handling the head coaching responsibilities. Assistant coaches are Kayla Haverkamp and Jess Keir. Thunderbirds wearing the teal jerseys with the white and black trim, white and black numbers and letters. They are 4-6. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call tonight in Waubun. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to my Your Live event engineer tonight, Aaron Gunther is doing an excellent job tonight. Thanks for being here tonight as we get things ready to rock and roll. The JV match was won by Climax Fisher, 2-0. So Sophia Bly will check in right away here for the Thunderbirds as Ronnie Kieser will sit down. Again, Mahnomen-Waubun playing tonight without Kendra Severson, Riley MacArthur, and Katie Clark. It's their home tonight. And head coach Vicky Henderson is home tonight as well. The officials will check the lineups, make sure everything is good, and then we will be good to go. It'll be the Knights to start the service tonight. Ava Larson will serve to begin the match. Best of 5 tonight in high school volleyball, and here we go. First serve on the way, receive back row. It'll be set up by Bryn MacArthur, free ball over by Brooklyn Hoban. Now it'll be a set coming, and the Knights a little miscommunication up front. It looked like it was Trinity Erickson along with Ava Larson, a little miscommunication, pointing a side out for the Thunderbirds as Elena Bevins moves back to the service line, 1-0. Serve is on the way, angled this one over to the right side. The set from Larson, and it'll be freed over by Erickson. Hoban gets it up into the air, and now it's at the net. Bryn MacArthur will push it over. Set again into the middle. Here's Erickson, big swing, free. It's dug on the back row up towards the net, and MacArthur can't pull that pass out. As the pass coming from the back row from Bevins into the net, no good. It'll be a point and a side out for the Climax Fisher Knights. Tied at 1, checking in. Ella Paulsrud sitting down. It's Mia Marshall for the Knights. 1-1, we're tied. Paulsrud serve, played by Bly. MacArthur will go next. They'll set it up, and here's Hoban's hit into the back row. Dug out by Reitmeyer. Now they'll set in the middle. Erickson's hit goes long, out of bounds, hitting air on the Climax Fisher Knights. It'll be a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Point and a side out. So it will be now. Back to serve is Bryn MacArthur. MacArthur will serve, and now a timeout. Timeout Thunderbirds will take it. Your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard 2-1. Thunderbirds lead the Knights on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
The fall season is a perfect time to visit Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Rent a cabin for the weekend. Take in the beautiful fall colors. Experience excellent fall fishing on North or South Twin Lakes. And of course, the friendly faces and the delicious food at the lodge. Call today, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Following the timeout, Sophia Bly's at the service line, serving 2-1. Bly serves away into the back row. Reitmeyer will send it up. Larson sets it. Here's Erickson on a tip. And somebody in the net for the Thunderbirds. So it'll be a point and a side out for the Climax Fisher Knights. Back to serve goes Trinity Erickson. Checking in is Cambry Solheim. Sitting down is Hallie Reitmeyer. Is Erickson on the approach. Serve is away. Good serve. And Bevins gets a piece of it. And it goes backwards, and then the Thunderbirds can't get it back up towards the net. Bevins' pass kind of got into the rafters a little bit. Bly tried to get the save. Nothing doing. It's 3-2. Here's Erickson's next serve. Bevins up to MacArthur, who will set across, and it'll be tipped over by Sunshine England, but a net violation. Someone in the net, I believe it was Sunshine England. So it'll be point for the Climax Fisher Knights, who now lead 4-2. Serve on the way. Serve is away. Back row. Bly sends it up towards MacArthur, and now it's Ronnie Kieser pushing the back row. Erickson moves it up to Larson. Now on the run is a left hit, and this one's going to be good. As it was Mariah Kurtz. Kurtz on a push. And the point goes to Climax Fisher. They lead 5-2. Erickson to serve once again. 5-2, set number 1. Serve on the way. Bevins, the pass goes up to MacArthur. MacArthur will set up for Sunshine England. Kill is good. Sunshine England with the kill. Point and a side out for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Is back to serve is Brooklyn Hoban, serving 3-5. Serve is away, good serve. And this one goes right off of the arms of Sarah Thorson, but kept in play by Reitmeyer, and the free ball can't get back over. Nice job by Reitmeyer to get back to it. Knights just had nowhere to go from there, and Brooklyn Hoban has the service point. So it will be the serve from Hoban way. Reitmeyer digs it up. Set back to Reitmeyer in the back row. And it'll be Bly, MacArthur, and now Bly middle row into the net. Hitting error on the Thunderbirds. Point side out for the Climax Fisher Knights. So the hit, no good. It'll be a point. 6-4, serve on the way. Bevins, Bly, and then Bevins middle row hit. Goes over, Reitmeyer sends it up towards the net. Larson will set it up, and it's going to be pushed down by Mariah Kurtz. Not really a kill, more of a tip. Tipped it right in the middle. Nobody home for the Thunderbirds. It's 7-4. Thoresen with the service point. She's set to serve again. Another good serve. Bevins, the pass goes towards MacArthur. MacArthur across. Sunshine England will free ball this one over to the corner. Kurtz back to Larson. They reset for the left side. Hit for Kurtz and the kill. And a net violation on the Thunderbirds. This time Bryn MacArthur in the net. Stepped over the line. Sarah Thoresen with the service point, and it's 8-4 Knights. Service away from Thoresen. Bly up towards MacArthur. Sets it up for Sunshine England. This hit goes out of bounds. Hits it wide to the right side. No good. And Thoresen's got 3 in a row. And it's 9-4 Climax Fisher. Serve, another good serve. And Bly and Bevins in the same general vicinity. Not sure who exactly got the hand on it, but it goes the wrong direction in the timeout. Thunderbirds. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 1. Knights lead the Thunderbirds 10-4.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
10-4, set number 1. Climax Fisher leading Mahnomen tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Sarah Thoresen is at the service line for the Knights. Serve is away from Thoresen. Back row, Bly. The pass goes up to MacArthur. MacArthur will set across for Sunshine England. Her hit goes across, and Thoresen, and this one's the pass going to hit the out-of-bound marker, so it will be a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Sunshine England coming out. Alyssa Berry checks in. And Berry will go back to serve, serving 5-10. So the serve on the way here for Alyssa Berry. Also for the Climax Fisher, Sophia Nesvig checks in, sitting down. Sarah Thoresen. Serves away from Berry. Paulsrud up towards the net. Knights play it out, and it'll be free ball over by Kurtz. Nice job by Climax Fisher. MacArthur sets up Ronnie Kieser. Dug out by Reitmeyer. It's again tipped over this time by Larson, and the tip is down. And Ava Larson with the tip. Thunderbirds thinking it was maybe going out of bounds. Stayed in, and it's a point and a side out. Substitution. Ella Paulsrud sitting down. Checking back in is Mia Marshall. Back to serve is Kurtz. Mariah Kurtz, serve is away. Played by Bevins. Back from MacArthur to Bevins into the net. No good. And Mariah Kurtz with the service point, and it's 12-5, Climax Fisher. Serve on the way. Back row. Bly's pass goes into the bench, and Kurtz another service point. 13-5, all Climax Fisher thus far in this set number 1. Kurtz next serve. Bevins. MacArthur back to Bevins. Bevins hit is away, and it's down. Elena Bevins with the kill. Be a point and a side out. Sadie Swears coming in for Sophia Bly. And Ronnie Kieser goes back to the service line to serve 6-13. Serve on the way. Hard serve off the rafter, and the Knights let it hit the ground. So that'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Kieser with the service point. Ronnie Kieser to serve, 7-13. Reitmeyer. Then Larson. Free ball over in the back row by Nesvig. The setup, Sadie Swears. The kill is good. It went off the block, and Sadie Swears blasts one home. Swears with the kill. Keyser gets the service point. 8-13. Keyser's next serve, another dandy. Nesvig back row, kept alive by Larson, and now the hit goes over, kept on the side by the Thunderbirds. Bevins to the back row. Reitmeyer sends it up to Larson. Larson sets left side, and Thoresen, actually that was Mia Marshall, hits into the net, no good. Ronnie Keyser's got 3 in a row. So Keyser serving 9-13. And this serve is down for an ace serve. Ace serve there for Ronnie Keyser. 10-13, Thunderbirds coming back, and that serve goes long, be out of bounds. So, point aside out, Keyser sits down, Bly comes back in. Reitmeyer's serve, Hoban sends it up towards MacArthur, and now to be Bevins tipping over. Kurtz, now it's Erickson, and the hit over by Marshall. Thunderbirds on the attack, here comes Bevins. Pushes it over, and the push is down. The block was coming, and Bevins goes around it, tips, pushes to the right, and it's down for a point. And a side out as Bryn MacArthur goes back to serve. Serving 11-14, MacArthur serves away. Kurtz. Then Nesvig free ball over by Marshall. Hoban sets across. Here's Sadie Swears, and Swears with the kill. Sadie Swears with a kill and a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Knights will take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is Climax Fisher leading Mahnomen Waubun. Set 1, 14-12.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
14-12. Climax Fisher leading Mahnomen Waubun here in set number 1. As it is Bryn MacArthur at the service line. So MacArthur to serve. Serve is away, back row, Reitmeyer. And it goes into the rafters, and the Knights lose it in the rafters there, and MacArthur has the service point. And it's 13-14. MacArthur's next serve, another rocket. Reitmeyer over towards Larson. Middle row hit by Kurtz. And the push goes over, but MacArthur stepped over the line. So it'll be a point and a side out. Point and a side out, back to serve. Goes Ava Larson. Substitution. Sarah Thoresen will come in. Sitting down will be Sophia Nesvig for the Knights. Serving away from Larson. Serve into the back row. Bly up towards MacArthur. Now Bevins. Hit goes over Reitmeyer. Larson sets. Erickson will tip this one to the middle. Kept alive by the Thunderbirds. Barry goes next. And then Bly will free ball it into the back row. Reitmeyer. Larson into the middle. Erickson. Big swing, and Trinity Erickson down with her first kill of the night. And the service point is for Ava Larson. Serve on the way. And a good serve. Bly's pass goes up towards MacArthur. Sets it, and Bly will push it over. Set for Larson. Goes for Erickson. Another big swing. Barry got a hand on it, but it's going to be sent into the chairs, and Trinity Erickson another hit. Larson gets the service point. 17-13. Knights leading here in set number 1. Another hard serve, and Alyssa Barry's hand just couldn't get out of the way of that one. And Larson with the service ace. 18-13. Next serve, another rocket. Barry towards Bevins. Bevins back into the middle. Bly, middle row hit. Played by Larson, set by Thorson, and Trinity Erickson tips, and it's down and good. Trinity Erickson with the tip. Ava Larson with 4 straight service points. It's 19-13. Climax Fisher here in the first set. Set it, the serve is away. Barry off the rafter. Hoban goes next, and Bevins will free ball into the back row. Larson will set in the middle. Erickson swing, tipped at the net. Barry goes in the back row. And here comes Sophia Bly's hit. Back row, Reitmeyer digs that one up. Larson will push it herself. It'll be MacArthur now. Hoban free balled by Bly. Into the corner. Reitmeyer tracks it down. Larson left side. Here's the kill attempt, and it's off. Marshall got a good hit, but the Thunderbirds dig it out. Now Sophia Bly. Marshall digs that one out. Kept alive by Larson. In the middle row, here's Trinity Erickson. Dug out by Barry. Free balled over. Now it's up towards the net, and the Knights can't do anything with it. Some good volleyball there on both sides, and the Thunderbirds get the point and the side out. Sunshine England in. Alyssa Barry comes out. 14-19. Here's Bevins. Serve is away. Off to the left side. Larson sets up Trinity Erickson. Back row, Bevins sends to MacArthur. Here's Sunshine England on the attack. Dug up towards the net. Tip back down. Who was in the net? It was Climax Fisher. They're going to say it was Sarah Thorson that was in the net. So Bevins with the service point. 15-19. Here is Elena Bevins, and this one is short. Second service error on the Thunderbirds. Substitution coming. Ella Paulsrud will check in. Sitting down is Mia Marshall. Paulsrud will go back to serve. Serving 20-15, set number 1. Climax Fisher leading. Serve on the way from Paulsrud. MacArthur will set it. Left side, Sunshine England. Tip down, Trinity Erickson. Erickson put the block on. And Paulsrud at the service point. 21-15 Knights. Paulsrud serve, back row, Bevins to MacArthur. Here comes Sunshine England's attack. Reitmeyer keeps it alive, then Erickson, and then pushed over by Kurtz. MacArthur, middle row, Bevins on the attack. To the back row, Reitmeyer is there. Larson will set left side. This is Mariah Kurtz. Dug out in the back row by Bly. They set left side. Here is a hit from Sunshine England. And it's at the net, tipped by Erickson, and then Bly pushes into the net, no good. Paulsrud at the service point. Knights leading 22-15 here in set number 1. Serves away, deep serve, and it's out of bounds. Just narrowly getting out of the way was Elena Bevins. Sophia Bly goes back to serve. Ronnie Kieser comes back in. Sadie Swears takes a seat. Here's Bly's serve, 16-22. Angled over, Mariah Kurtz. Up towards Larson, tips it over. Hoban, and then Bly has to go. A little confusion on whose ball that was. Larson sets up Erickson, big kill, and then the Thunderbirds step over the line, and the hit is good. So Erickson goes back to serve. Now coming in is Cambry Solheim as Hallie Reitmeyer will sit down from the libero spot, and Erickson will serve. Trinity Erickson with 3 service points here in this first set. It's 23-16. Erickson serves away. Bly up towards the net. MacArthur sets it. It's tight to the net, and Hoban couldn't go anywhere with that one. Erickson with the service point. Set point here at 24-16. Climax Fisher. Here's Erickson's serve. Erickson serves away. Bly, the pass goes up towards Bryn MacArthur. And then Sunshine England will free ball it over. Set by Thorson. In the middle will be free balled by Kurtz into the back row. Bevins, MacArthur. Back to Bevins in the middle. Hit goes over, and it's good. Elena Bevins from the back. Found room down the line. Erickson out. Reitmeyer checks in defensively. Hoban to serve. 17-24, still set point. Hard serve. Thorson sends over to Larson. Here comes Thorson straight back and goes through the block, and Thorson will end set number 1, and the Climax Fisher Knights are victorious. The first set, 25-17. Your in-between game report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, David McCollum of Mahnomen. Set 1 goes to the Climax Fisher Knights, 25-17. We're back with more from Waubun after this on Gold 101.5 KR Jam and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake, across from Mershman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or just come in and socialize with family and friends. They also have weekly food specials. Just go to their Facebook page and see what their special of the day is, or call 668-2111. Supporting the area students in the classroom as well as in all their extracurricular activities. The Rough Grouse Roadhouse, 5 miles south of Langby on County Road 4.
When that home improvement list gets too long, the guy to call is Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe does new construction, remodeling, additions, windows, siding, and roofing. When that to-do list gets too large, the man to call is Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe with Son Fixed It Remodeling. The Seed Specialists, they're the guys at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. Contact Mitch or Tyler today, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa. They have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. And Select Ag offers crop protection as well. Contact Select Ag today, 218-936-4026. Mitch and Tyler, your seed specialists at Select Ag.
In between game report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, David McCollum of Mahnomen. Set one goes to Climax Fisher 25-17. We had ties at 1 and 2. The Knights would build a nice little lead. Mahnomen-Waubun would come back behind some great serving from Ronnie Kieser. The Knights again would build a lead enough to create a little separation. The Thunderbirds would make a couple of small runs, but in the end, the Knights, with a Sarah Thoresen hit, would end up with the set one win, 25-17. We're ready for set two on the floor for the Thunderbirds. It'll be Elena Bevins, Bryn MacArthur, Ronnie Kieser, Sadie Swears, Brooklyn Hoban, and Sunshine England on the floor for the Knights. It'll be Ava Larson, along with Trinity Erickson, Hallie Reitmeyer, Mariah Kurtz, Sarah Thoresen, and Mia Marshall. Set to go to be Elena Bevins to start the service here in set number 2. The serve is away. It'll be Thoresen setting up to Larson. Here's Erickson on the swing, and Trinity Erickson blasts her 4th kill of the night home. Pointing a side out for the Knights. Ava Larson goes back to serve, 1-0. Larson serve right into the net, no good. Service error ties the set at 1. Sadie Swears out, Ronnie Kieser in. Sophia Bly moves back to the service line. Serve from Bly is away. Rocket serve, Kurtz up to Larson, setting up Trinity Erickson. MacArthur keeps it alive. Now Sunshine England down with a kill right in front of Trinity Erickson. Couldn't quite get tight to the block. And Sunshine England with the kill. A little confusion, I think. Everybody was thinking it fell on the side of the Thunderbirds when it didn't. It's 2-1. Thunderbirds serve is away. Off the chain, and Reitmeyer got a little misdirected and went off the light. Sophia Bly gets the service point. It's 3-1 Thunderbirds. Set number 2. Serve is away. Rocket serve kept alive. And here is Reitmeyer on a push. Thunderbirds are able to get to it, but they push it out of bounds. So it'll be a point and a side out for the Knights. Substitution, Ella Paulsrud checks in. Mia Marshall will sit down. Paulsrud back to the service line to serve 2-3. Serving away from Paulsrud, angled over to Hoban. It goes on a free ball, pushed right back down by Trinity Erickson. And Erickson takes advantage of the pass that goes over the net. And Paulsrud gets the service point. We're tied at 3. Here's a serve into the net for Ella Paulsrud. Service error number 3 on the Knights. Brooklyn Hoban goes back to serve for the Thunderbirds. Hoban's serve is a dandy, and it's down for an ace. Ace serve there for Brooklyn Hoban. That's an Agramax ace serve. 5-3, next serves away. Kurtz sends it over towards Larson, backpedaling. Now Erickson on the attack, and Kieser Got the block, but she stepped over the line as well. So a point and a side out. Autumn Rarick checks in for Reitmeyer for the Knights. Here's Trinity Erickson on the service approach. Serve is away. Bly up to MacArthur. And now Keyser a free ball. Erickson over to Larson. Larson pushes towards Kurtz. Kurtz on the attack. It's out of bounds. Mariah Kurtz with the swing. Sends it out of bounds. It'll be a point and a side out. Sunshine angling out. Alyssa Berry comes in to serve. Serving 6-4. Serves away. Paulsrud towards Larson. Middle row. Reitmeyer's hit. Over towards Bly. MacArthur. Now Bevins with the hit. Reitmeyer up towards the net. Pushed over by Thoresen. MacArthur over towards Bevins. Bevins on the attack. Reitmeyer keeps it in the air. Now Larson and Kurtz will push it over. Pushed back by Keyser on a free ball. And now pushed over by Larson. Here's MacArthur, the set middle row for Alyssa Berry. Lets it fly into the back row where Reitmeyer is. Larson sets in the middle. And this is a hit. Goes right off of Berry. Rarick with the kill. Went right off of Berry, right off her hands. It's a point and a side out. Back to serve will be Sarah Thoresen serving 5-6. Serve is away. And Bevins free balls it out of bounds. Thoresen with the service point, her 5th. We're tied at 6. 6 all, we're knotted. Thoresen hard serve. Bevins to MacArthur, back to Bevins. Bevins on the attack. Thoresen digs it up. They'll set in the middle. Here's Rarick on the attack. Bly got a hand on it. Now Bevins hits into the back row. It's off the rafter, kept alive. And Paulsrud got a little bit turned around backwards. Didn't really know where she was on the floor as it went off the rafter, and she was doing a good job keeping an eye on it. But you get turned around a little bit. Substitution. Sophia Nesvig checks in. Sitting down. Sarah Thoresen back to service. Ronnie Keyser. Sadie Swears back in. Sophia Bly sits down, and this serve is into the net. Service error number 3 on the Thunderbirds. Keyser out, Bly back in. Marshall comes in for Paulsrud for the Knights. Back to serve. We'll go Mariah Kurtz. 7 all, we're knotted. Set number 2. This one flies. Bly gets to it. And now it's Sadie Swears who free balls into the net. Kurtz with the service point. Next serve on the way. 8-7 Knights. Serve is away. Bly, the pass goes up to MacArthur. Here comes Bevins on the hit. Kurtz passes to Larson. They're going to set up a left side for Mia Marshall. Marshall hits it out of bounds. So it'll be a point and a side out. Nope. Point and a side out. Bryn MacArthur going back to serve, serving 8-8. Serve is away. Deep serve, and Nesvig got a hand on it, but sent it up towards the backboard and backwards, and MacArthur with the service point. 9-8. Serve, a sinking serve that Kurtz digs up. Larson goes next. Here's Reitmeyer's hit, dug up by Berry. MacArthur, and now Bly. Bly's hit. Reitmeyer towards Larson, sets into the middle. Here is Rarick's hit, out of bounds. Autumn Rarick got a little too much on that one. Hits it out of bounds. It's 10-8. 10-8. MacArthur the serve. They set it up back into the middle for Reitmeyer. The push goes over. Here comes MacArthur's hit in the back row again. And it'll be pushed over. A little collision there on the side of the Thunderbirds. Reitmeyer's hit is down and good. Hallie Reitmeyer with the kill. Sunk it in the middle. Trinity Erickson coming in. Sitting down is Autumn Rarick. Back to service, Hallie Reitmeyer. Serving 9-10. Reitmeyer's serve is away. Berry. Bly. MacArthur a free ball into the back row. Reitmeyer sends it up. Larson will tip it over. And right in the middle. Thunderbirds a little slow to react on that. And Reitmeyer another service point. And then we're tied at 10. Serve on the way. Shorter serves. Hoban up towards MacArthur. And tipped back down as they tried to push it over. Erickson sent it back. Now pushed over by MacArthur. And pushed by Reitmeyer to Bly. MacArthur sets it across for Bevins. Bevins will push. And they set it up Erickson. Erickson down. Trinity Erickson, 5th kill of the night. Reitmeyer with the service point, and the Knights lead 11-10 here in set number 2. Serve on the way from Hallie Reitmeyer. Spins this one. Sadie Swears. Now it's Bly. Keep it in play, and Bevins will free ball it. Erickson, it's up at the net. Free ball back, and then got it over was Nesvig. Here's Swears on the attack. And it's blocked, but it stays on the side of the Climax Fisher Knights in a free ball. Bly over to MacArthur. Swears on this attack, out of bounds. Swears had the right idea as the Knights were drifting to the middle. Just couldn't get the range in a timeout. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 2. Climax Fisher leading Mahnomen Waubun 12-10.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
12-10, Climax Fisher leading here in set 2. They won set 1, 25-17. Hallie Reitmeyer is back at the service line. And Thunderbirds will come back out of the huddle. Reitmeyer will be ready to serve. And the serve coming up. 12-10, Reitmeyer's serve is away. Hoban over towards MacArthur, sets it, free balled by Swears into the middle. Kurtz, they set it up, big kill. And it's down. Trinity Erickson pounded one down the line, her 6th kill. And it'll be a point, 4 in a row now for Hallie Reitmeyer, and the Knights lead 13-10. Set number 2. Here's Reitmeyer's serve. Bly has to slide to get there, and then the Thunderbirds can't get to it after that. And Reitmeyer's got 5 in a row. A nice run here for Hallie Reitmeyer. 14-10, Climax Fisher leading in set number 2. Serve is away. And MacArthur decides to hit this one herself, and down the line it's good. Bryn MacArthur decided, I'm not setting that, I'm going to hit that. Drops it in the corner. Pointing a side out, Sunshine England in. Alyssa Berry sits down. Elena Bevins back at the service line. She'll serve 11-14 here in set 2. Here's the serve. Played by Kurtz. Larson sets it up for Trinity Erickson. And a quick dig, and Bly will push into the back corner. Nesvig over towards Larson, middle row for Reitmeyer. Dug out by Bly. MacArthur backside. Hoban's hit. And it's good. Caught the Knights drifting, and Reitmeyer tried to get back to the corner. Couldn't get there in time, and Brooklyn Hoban with the kill. Elena Bevins with the service point. 12-14. Serves away. Good serve. Nesvig. Erickson. Nesvig will free ball it over. Sunshine England over towards Swears, and then a little miscommunication there, it looked like, between, well, a couple different times on the floor. And now Thoresen coming back in for Nesvig. Back to serve goes Ava Larson, serving 15-12. Serve is on the way. Swears. MacArthur back to Swears. Dug up by Reitmeyer off a nice hit. In the middle will be free balled right into the net. Mia Marshall had to step in. Swears out. Keyser in. Back to service, Sophia Bly. 13-15, Bly to serve. Hard serve, and it goes right off from Mariah Kurtz. And Sophia Bly with a nice serve there. Gets the point, and it's 14-15. Next serves away, another rocket. Kurtz got a hand on it, or Thorson, didn't really matter. It went the wrong direction, and Bly another service point. And now we're tied at 15. Bly to serve once again. Another good serve. Kurtz sends this one to the bleachers. Sophia Bly steps in. 3 in a row, 16-15. Thunderbirds regain the lead here in set 2. Next serve is away. Kurtz. Then Thorson. Reitmeyer free balls it. It'll be set up backside by Hoban and kept alive by the Knights. Free balled by Thorson. Nice job by Reitmeyer to keep that one in play. Now it's Sunshine England on a tip, and it's down and good. Sunshine England moved it into the middle, nobody else home. And now a shoe tying happening. Hallie Reitmeyer's got to tie her shoe. 17-15, Thunderbirds lead in set 2. Serves away, Reitmeyer's pass goes up to Larson, sets it up for Erickson, and Bly keeps it alive off the rafter, free ball over, and the free ball is out of bounds just barely though. Boy, the Knights let that go, and it just about dropped in. A point and a side out. Thunderbirds were able to play it off the rafters and get that one back over off of a big kill by Trinity Erickson. Back to serve is Ella Paulsrud at 16-17. Serve is away. Bly. MacArthur on the run, and her and Ronnie Kieser nearly collide, and Paulsrud with the service point ties it at 17. 8th tie of this set. Paulsrud serves away. Bly the bump to Bevins. Now Brooklyn Hoban on the attack. Reitmeyer sends it up. Larson will set it. Here's Trinity Erickson. And a nice block put on. It's on the side of the Thunderbirds, and they can't get it back over. Sunshine England was right there trying her best to get that ball to roll over, but it would not. 18-17, now the Knights leading. Paulsrud on the serve. Short serve, angled to Hoban. Hoban over towards Bevan, and Bevan and Kieser in that same vicinity. And it goes the wrong direction, and it's a point. 19-17, the Knights leading here in set 2. Back row, Bly passes up to MacArthur, sets it. Here's Sunshine England, tipped back down, free ball back. And on the side, Erickson's kill into the middle. Dug out by Bly. MacArthur sets it up for Sunshine England. Kill dug out by Reitmeyer. Larson sets it. It's up at the net. Trinity Erickson. The kill is tipped at the net. Kept alive by MacArthur. Middle row for Bevins. Dug out by Reitmeyer. Nice job. Pushed over by Larson. And the push is good. Ava Larson with the push. Paulsrud the service point. It's 20-17. And the next serve is away into the back row. And here's Sunshine England on a push over towards Thorson. Kept alive. Erickson will tip. Hoban keeps it alive off of Kieser's partial touch at the net. They set up Erickson. Erickson's hit out of bounds. Erickson tried to go away from the defense in the back row. The angle went too far out of bounds. So it's 18-20, a point and a side out. Hoban to serve. Here's Brooklyn Hoban serve. Reitmeyer towards Larson. Back to the middle row for Reitmeyer. Bly keeps it in the air. Then Bevins will go. It's up at the net. And it's sent over by Kieser. Larson. Here is Kurtz. Kurtz on the attack. Bly moves in. Passes to MacArthur. And now it's Sunshine England's hit into the net. No good. Point and a side out for the Knights. Reitmeyer to sit down. Rarick, Autumn Rarick in. Trinity Erickson a serve, 21-18. Serve is away. Bly, and then it's just a matter of Bryn MacArthur not able to get around Ronnie Kieser. And Erickson to the service point, and a timeout on the floor. Timeout taken, we'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 2. The Knights lead the Thunderbirds 22-18.
The
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
22-18, Climax Fisher leading Mahnomen Waubun here in set number 2. The Knights won set 1, 25-17. So Erickson will serve it up. Here's Trinity Erickson. She's had a solid night. She's got 6 kills, 5 service points. This serve right up the top of the net. MacArthur got to it, pushed into the back row. Erickson got to it, kept alive by Larson. It's in the air. Free ball over by Rarick. Bly to MacArthur, and then Hoban has misfires on the free ball. Smart play there by Bevins. A real solid push into that back row as the Knights were creeping up, but Erickson uses her height to get back to it. Serves away, and Hoban sends this one to the back row, and Trinity Erickson has another service point. Now she's set point at 24-18. 24-18, serve on the way. Deep serve, and that one's out of bounds. Service error number 4 on the Knights. Alyssa Berry comes in for Sunshine England. 19-24, still set point. Berry serve into the net, no good, and that'll end it. Set 2 goes to Climax Fisher, 25-19. So the Knights take a 2-0 advantage in the match. On your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, set 2 goes to Climax Fisher, 25-19 on Gold 101.5 KRJM. And rjbroadcasting.com along with yourliveevent.com.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Parents of the students at the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School District, keeping up with what you need to know is easy. So log on to waubun.k12.mn.us and find out what is happening at the schools. Plus view valuable resources directed towards you at the left-hand side of the homepage. And listen to the Waubun-Ogama-Whiter School News Thursday mornings at 9:05 a.m. on Gold 101.5 FM KRJM.
The White Earth Tribal and Community College is open and can help you take the next step with your education. They offer on-campus classes. Online class options are available for students as well. They're local with small class sizes and they have affordable tuition. Apply in person or online at www.wetcc.edu. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. The White Earth Tribal and Community College. Open and ready to help you take the next step in your education.
Set 2 going to the Climax Fisher Knights, 25-19 is our in-between game report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes, 844-5970. David McCollum of Mahnomen, 935-2175. Thunderbirds came out, played to get the lead. We had several ties. We ended up with, 8 ties, our last one being at 17. Then Climax Fisher would get a good couple of service runs. Ella Paulsrud serving a couple, 2-3 in a row, and then Trinity Erickson able to serve 2 or 3 in a row, or 3 in a row actually, to get to a set point. Then the Thunderbirds have a service error going to the net, and that would lead us into set number 3, where the Climax Fisher Knights now lead the match 2-0. Taking a look here on the floor for the Knights as our in-between game report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Joe McCollum, Detroit Lakes. David McCollum of Mahnomen. Contact Joe at 218-844-5970 and David of Mahnomen, 935-2175. Farmers Union Insurance and Joe and Dave McCollum. On the floor for the Knights, it's Hallie Reitmeyer, along with Ava Larson, Mariah Kurtz, Trinity Erickson, Sarah Thorson, and also Mia Marshall on the floor for the Thunderbirds. It's Bryn MacArthur, Sunshine England, Sophia Bly, Elena Bevins, Brooklyn Hoban, and Sadie Swears. So back to serve will be for the Knights. Ava Larson will start things off. Set 3, here we go. And the serve goes into the net for a service error, number 5. Pointing a side out for the Thunderbirds. Elena Bevins moves back. She'll serve 1-0. Serve is on the way. Reitmeyer, the pass up to Larson, setting it up for Trinity Erickson. The kill down for Erickson. Trinity Erickson hits the ball extremely hard. And that one there, no different. Mia Marshall sitting down. Ella Paulsrud checks in. Serving 2-0. Serve is away. Bevins, the pass up to MacArthur. Sets it for Hoban. Swings it over to Larson. Now Thorson sets Erickson. Erickson's hit back row. Bevins pass. Hoban keeps it alive and then free-balled by Bly. Here's a set for Larson. It's for Erickson. The tip right in the middle. Trinity Erickson. The block was on. She just tipped right over the top. And nobody home for the Thunderbirds. It's 3-0 Knights. Paulsrud serve. Bly over towards MacArthur. Here's Bevins on the attack. Kept alive by Larson. They set it up for Thorson, who will free ball into the corner. MacArthur pushes herself right into the hands of Larson. Thorson keeps it alive. Paulsrud will free ball right off the top of the net. Swears will go, and now it's Bryn MacArthur on the attack, and it's down and good. Larson got a hand on it. I think it was maybe headed in the direction of out of bounds. But nonetheless, we'll never know because Larson touched it. Here's the serve by Sophia Bly. Rocket serve. Kurtz over towards Larson. Sets it up for Trinity Erickson. Kill down. Trinity Erickson swinging for the fence and getting it there all in the same motion. Reitmeyer out. Cambry Solheim checks in. Erickson to serve. 3-2. Serves away. Bevins up to MacArthur, who sets over. Here's a kill attempt up towards the net. Keyser gets to it. Nobody else after that. Mariah Kurtz. Kurtz with the kill. Erickson another service point. She'll serve 4-2. Here's Erickson, and this time to serve into the net. Service error number 6 on Climax Fisher. Hallie Reitmeyer in for Erickson. Back to serve is Brooklyn Hoban. Serving 3-4, serves away, and it's up towards the net. Knights play it out. Nice job as Thorson will push it over. MacArthur, middle row, Bevins. Hit, dug up again by Larson. And then it's blocked down by Keyser, but kept alive by the Knights. And the kill down for Mariah Kurtz. Kurtz with the kill. A nice job by the Thunderbirds, getting a big block up front, but the quick reaction of the Climax Fisher Knights kept that ball alive, and it's 5-3. Serve by Thorson up into the net, and MacArthur free-balled. Nice job by the Thunderbirds. And now they set over, and MacArthur, it's up at the net, pushed over by Keyser. Solheim, Larson will push. Back row, Bevins from MacArthur back to Bevins. The kill down for Elena Bevins. Found space and went with it. Checking in is Sophia Nesvig sitting down. Sarah Thorson. Here is a serve that's away by Sunshine England. Paulsrud's hit back row. They set it up. Here is Bevins, the push right across court. Nobody there. Perfectly placed by Elena Bevins. Sunshine England a service point. We're tied at 5. Serve, deep serve, Reitmeyer. Nesvig, and then Kurtz will free ball. Hoban passing over, and here comes Ronnie Keyser on the attack, and Paulsrud kept alive, and the Knights another hustle play there. Good scrappy volleyball. Here comes Bevins on the attack into the net, no good. These two teams are both very, very scrappy. Sunshine England out, Alyssa Berry into the back row. Mariah Kurtz will serve, 6-all. Serve is away. Bly. Here's MacArthur. Bevins on the attack. Dug out by Reitmeyer. They set in the middle. This is Solheim. kept alive. Bevins, and it went over, tipped back down by Cambry Solheim. Thunderbirds again, great job keeping that ball, that volley going. But in the end, the Knights were just in a better spot to finish that. 7-6. Here's MacArthur setting Bevins on the attack. Reitmeyer all the way across. Paulsrud at the net. Tips it. Good. Ella Paulsrud. Kurtz. Service point. It's 8-6 Knights. Serves away. Bly. MacArthur, now Bly will go. And a big hit. Nesvig over to Reitmeyer. Free balled into the back row where Bly is. MacArthur sets again. Here comes Ronnie Kieser. Pushes to Reitmeyer. Larson will send it over herself. Nobody there in the middle. Ava Larson, floor presence. Drops it in the middle. And a timeout for the Thunderbirds. We'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard set 3. Climax Fisher leads Mahnomen Waubun 9-6.
The chill in the air will soon set in as winter is right around the corner. Wild Rice Electric invites you to inquire about their voluntary off-peak program available to its members. Off-peak is a great way to save on your electric bill, and with off-peak heating rates at about half the cost of the general service rate, now is a great time to save. Contact Wild Rice Electric's Member Service Department today by calling 800-244-5709 or learn more about their programs by visiting wildriceelectric.com.
9-6, Climax Fisher on a run here. Mariah Kurtz is at the service line. Boy, both of these teams are very scrappy volleyball teams, getting to some very, very tough balls here tonight. Here's a serve by Kurtz in the back row. Barry sends it up to MacArthur. Here's Bevins on the attack. Reitmeyer somehow dug that one out, and it's out of the net. Paulsrud free balls it over. MacArthur. Here comes Ronnie Kieser, fires into the net. And again, the Knights somehow pulled the ball out of the net and get it back over. And it's 10-6. Here's Kurtz. The serve goes towards Barry. MacArthur goes, and here comes Kieser on the attack, and Ronnie Kieser with the kill. So that'll be a point and a side out. Back to serve goes Kieser. Bly will sit down as Sadie Swears checks back in. 7-10. Serve is away. And it's played into the middle. And here is a hit that's stuck on the back row by Barry. MacArthur towards Swears. Swears attack. Dug out by Reitmeyer. They set back for Hallie Reitmeyer. Her attack. Dug out by Barry. And it's off of a light and down. Hallie Reitmeyer with a big hit there. And Reitmeyer goes back to serve. Serving 11-7. Short serve. Swears will free ball it right back to Reitmeyer. Now Larson will set it up for Trinity Erickson, who has to push it over. Swears on the attack. Kurtz. Now Larson sets it up. Here's Erickson, has to push in the middle again. Bly free balls it back over. Kurtz. Larson. Here comes Paulsrud. Paulsrud across court. It's up towards and through the rafter. It hit the rafter though, so it's out of bounds. And Reitmeyer with the service point. 12-7. Reitmeyer on the serve. In the middle where Bevins will send it to MacArthur. MacArthur will set back for Bevins, and Bevins misfires into the net. Hit into the net. Reitmeyer to serve again. Serving 13-7. So the Knights are starting to pull away. Hard serve. Hoban off the upright, and then Barry will free ball it over. Nice job by the Thunderbirds. Larson sets it up for Erickson, who will tip, and it's kept alive by the Thunderbirds and pushed over by MacArthur. Nice job by the Knights. Nesvig got a hand on it, and then Swears will hit it back. Paulsrud keeps it alive. Here comes Paulsrud on the attack. Back row, Bly is there. MacArthur and Bevins on the attack. Into the net, no good. Fast pace on some of these saves by both sides. 14-7. Service down the line. Hoban off of the rafter above. That misdirected the pass, which resulted to nobody there to receive it. Hard serve again. Bevins sends this one out of bounds. Reitmeyer with the service point. 16-7. Knights leading here in set 3. They have a 2-0 advantage in the match. Serve in the back. Oh, Barry slid over and hit it out of bounds. Reitmeyer with the service point. 17-7. Short serve this time, and Swears couldn't get there in time, and Reitmeyer is just picking her spots right now. Picking the spots. It's 18-7, and a serve over towards Sophia Bly. MacArthur set, and now a short pull, push. Paulsrud and Erickson on the attack. Hoban out of the net, and the Thunderbirds can't play back out of the net. Reitmeyer another service point. 19-7, all Knights here in set number 3. Hard serve into the net. Service error number 7 for Climax Fisher. Bryn MacArthur back to the service line, serving 8-19. Serve is away. Reitmeyer, the pass over to Larson. Into the middle, here comes Trinity Erickson, the kill down. Right in the middle. Trinity Erickson with 9 kills now. Nesvig out, Thoresen in. Back to serve is Erickson. Actually, no, it's Larson. Serve is away. Barry's pass up towards MacArthur. And here's a push into the corner from Bevins. Reitmeyer gets to it, and Erickson on the attack. Into the corner, good. Trinity Erickson now with 10 kills. Ava Larson with the service point. 21-8. Here's Ava Larson's serve. And right off of Brooklyn Hoban's hands. And backwards it goes, and Larson with a service point. Serve coming for Larson. Bly pushed over by MacArthur. They set it up for Erickson. Big hit. This one's out of bounds. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a point and a side out. Sunshine England coming in for Alyssa Berry. Back to serve goes Elena Bevins. 9:22. Bevins serve. Thoresen. Larson in the middle. Erickson's kill. Good. Right off the top of Sunshine England's hands. Trinity Erickson with her 11th kill of the night. Gives a point and a side out. Ella Paulsrud back to the service line, serving 23-9. Serve it away. Bevins, MacArthur, and here's Hoban on the attack. Reitmeyer, and set over. Bevins digs it up, then MacArthur goes next. Here comes Sophia Bly with the hard hit. Free ball back. Sunshine England got just enough to send it over the net. And then Thoresen with a sidewinder hit. Paulsrud back to Larson. They set it up for Trinity Erickson. Another big blast out of Erickson, and it's match point. Match point. Ella Paulsrud is at the service line. 24-9. Paulsrud, match point. Serves away, Swears. MacArthur. Now Hoban. Kept alive by Erickson off of a partial block of the net. Free ball by Larson. And here's the set across for Sunshine England. And the kill is good. They extend the set and the match. Swears out. Keys are in. Bly to serve. 10-24. Still match point. Serve is away. Paulsrud the pass up, and Larson will tip it herself. And actually, the tip went in the net. Erickson tried to slide in and get it too. Neither one of them could get to it. And Bly will serve 11-24. Hard serve, and Kurtz. Thoresen, free balled by Reitmeyer. Bevins, MacArthur set backside. Hoban's hit out of bounds. And that'll do it. Climax Fisher in 3 tonight. 25-17, 25-19, 25-11. Post-game report on the way. We'll name our stars, name our sub, name our Enbridge Energy player. We'll also have your coach's comments, and we'll have the final numbers. Final tonight here in high school volleyball. It's Climax Fisher over Mahnomen-Waubun, 3-0. You heard it on Gold 101.5 KRJM, rjbroadcasting.com, and you saw it on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Post-game summary tonight. Part of our Irie Insurance post-game report. The Climax Fisher Knights victorious in 3. 25-17, 25-19, 25-11 as the Knights played a very good match here tonight. Set number 1, it was a tie at 1 and 2 early, and then Climax Fisher would kind of distance themselves a little bit. Mahnomen-Waubun and make a couple of runs to bring it in close, but it would be Climax Fisher relying on some big hitting from Trinity Erickson and just really scrappy play defensively to get the set 1 win, 25-17. Second set, we'd have 8 ties in that one where Mahnomen-Waubun would gain a little advantage and would lead. Then Climax Fisher would come back. Our last tie was at 17, and then it would be some great serving by Ella Paulsrud and also Hallie Reitmeyer to give the set 2 win to Climax Fisher. Set 3, after a couple ties at 2, 5, and 6, it would be Climax Fisher that would just go on some runs. Trinity Erickson just hitting the ball hard. Thunderbirds not able to get to a lot of the hits. Scrappy play defensively by the Knights. Really both teams here tonight. And the Knights would get the win 25-11. So they win in 3. Climax Fisher moves to 4-11 on the season, while the Thunderbirds drop to 4-7 on the season. Your game summary tonight. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your stars of the game. Stars are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Our Irie Insurance post-game report comes back right after this.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
Well, let's dive into our Stars of the Game here tonight. Stars are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Tonight, star for the Thunderbirds, I named Sophia Bly, star of the game. I thought defensively she had to step up, and I thought defensively she did a nice job here tonight leading the squad. For Climax Fisher tonight, I named stars Ava Larson at that setter spot, but she was defensively really sound all over the floor here tonight. Trinity Erickson, who ends up with a big night, 8 service points, had 12 kills, had 4 tips and a couple blocks. And then Hallie Reitmeyer, who I thought was sensational here this evening. Defensively was everywhere, got to some tough balls. Really scrappy Climax Fisher team. So congratulations to our Stars of the Game. They're brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Let's go to a break. We'll come back. Our Subway Super Sub of the Game is coming up next. It's part of our post-game report tonight. 3-0 the Knights over the Thunderbirds on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to the post-game report. As we get into our coaches' comments tonight, we're going to be joined by the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. Brenda Slight joins us here following the 3-0 win over Mahnomen Waubun. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win here tonight. I really thought tonight your girls were super scrappy. Just a really, really fun match to watch here tonight. Your thoughts after this one?
Absolutely. I do think they're really scrappy. They were moving well. They were talking. And like I said in the beginning of the game, communication is a huge piece for us. The minute we stop communicating, things go south for us. But I thought tonight we continued to build, we continued to talk, and it came out on our end.
And really maybe a little bit of the communication stuff you talked about in the early goings wasn't quite there. But, boy, they really pulled it together after that. It's just like something clicked with them here tonight.
Absolutely. There was a lot of fire. They knew what they were doing. They knew where to go. They found the holes. They got the ball to Trinity, which is a key player for us. She's a beast. And overall, I think, Ava was setting the ball well. Hallie Reitmeyer was passing well in the back row. And I just felt like everybody that was on the court did their job.
And they pulled a lot of tough balls up and played some out of the net. And I think, for the most part, kind of took Mahnomen Waubun by surprise on some of the balls that they got returned.
Absolutely. We were, like you said, we were really scrappy tonight. The key was that we were moving our feet, so we didn't give up on any plays. In the past games, if that would have happened, then we would have let the ball drop right in front of us. So we're maturing, we're growing, and there's good things to come, I hope, from this team. And as long as they stay positive and have great chemistry, I think we'll have a good rest of the season.
And really tonight we talked about serving. I thought your girls did a nice job of placing serves tonight.
They did, and they had a lot of heat. They were. It wasn't like they were just, lightly serving the ball over. They were hitting as hard as they possibly could, and they were giving their all, and that's all you can ask for your team is to play as hard as possible and to never to give up.
What do you take out of this? What do you think areas improvement? What would you say?
Just keep moving. I told the girls many times that you can never take your eye off that ball. You got to keep moving as a team, and you have to communicate. And we know that Trinity is our big hitter, and now it's time to find some other people that can put the ball down too. I thought Mariah played well tonight. Mm-hmm. So overall, I think it was a good team win, and you could tell they played with a lot of heart.
Who do you got up next?
We have Winnie Mac on Thursday.
Okay, so should be another good matchup for your team. I would think that'll be a fun one as well.
Absolutely, we just got to come ready to play.
Brenda, I appreciate you coming up here and chatting. Congratulations. Fun to be part of this one, and best luck Thursday.
Thank you.
You bet. It's the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Brenda Slight, joining us here following the victory over Mahnomen here on Tuesday night. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Our Subway Super Sub of the Game is coming up next on your post-game report.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
Subway Super Sub of the Game tonight, I gave it to Mahnomen-Waubun's Alyssa Berry, who had to step in with the absence of some players for Mahnomen-Waubun. Alyssa Berry gets her first start, or her first opportunity on the varsity here tonight. Came in and defensively, I really thought she played very well here tonight for stepping in first time on varsity. Dug some tough balls, did a nice job serving here tonight. So Alyssa Berry, she's our Subway Super Sub of the Game. She'll receive a free 6-inch sub courtesy of Subway and Ada, where they remind you to always eat fresh. Let's get into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. Enbridge just completing the Line 3 project. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight, and I gave it to Hallie Reitmeyer of the Climax Fisher Knights. Defensively, she really brought the energy all over the floor tonight for the Knights. Kind of did a nice job of just leading the squad tonight. So congratulations to Hallie Reitmeyer. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. She gets a free t-shirt courtesy of Enbridge and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. We'll take one more quick timeout. We're going to come back and we're going to get into the numbers. That comes your way next on our post-game report. We're back right after this.
Brueggemann Super Value of Mahnomen is your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities. Featuring weekly specials, a well-stocked meat department, fresh baked items from the bakery, and a great selection of fresh produce. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and you can check them out online at BrueggemannSuperValue.com. Brueggemann Super Value. They are proud to be your hometown grocery store, proudly serving Mahnomen and the surrounding communities. It's Brueggemann Super Value.
Well, let's get into our numbers here. Our Christian Motors numbers brought to you by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile, 218-945-6166, or online at ChristianMotors.com. We'll start with the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds tonight. 20 service points, 12 kills, 3 tips, and a block. For the Thunderbirds tonight, Elena Bevins, 2 service points at 3 kills, a couple of tips. Sadie Swears with 2 kills tonight. Bryn MacArthur, 4 service points at 2 kills. Sunshine England, 1 service point, 3 kills, and a tip. It was Ronnie Keyser, 4 service points, had an ace, 1 kill, 1 tip, 1 block. Actually, just 1 block tonight. Sophia Bly, 7 service points. Brooklyn Hoban, 2 service points, an ace, and a kill. Thunderbirds tonight with 5 service errors. They dropped to 4 and 7. Climax Fisher, 48 service points, 18 kills, 11 tips, 2 blocks. It was Sarah Thorson with 5 service points and 1 kill. Cambry Solheim with a tip here tonight. It was Ella Paulsrud, 9 service points and a tip. Mariah Kurtz, 7 service points, had 2 kills and a tip. It was Ava Larson, 6 service points, 4 tips. Trinity Erickson, 8 service points, 12 kills, 4 tips, 2 blocks. And it was Hallie Reitmeyer, 13 service points, 2 kills. Autumn Rurick had 1 kill tonight. Thunderbirds, or the Climax Fisher Knights, with 7 service errors. They are now 4-11 on the season. The Thunderbirds will be back in action here on Thursday night. They'll take on Adabort West. Climax Fisher will be back in action Thursday night, taking on Winnemac. That'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks to the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard throughout the broadcast. Tell them thank you for their support. Thanks to my Your Live event engineer tonight, Aaron Gunther, doing an excellent job for me. And thanks to you, listener and viewer, for tuning in. Final here tonight, Climax Fisher over Mahnomen-Waubun, 3 straight, 25-17, 25-19, 25-11. From the Waubun High School Gymnasium tonight on Gold 101.5, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night, everybody.
We'll be right back. Bye.